everyone, thank you so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. Um, I've just been talking about this energy from the Mars and Pluto opposition and the um, supermoon that's going to happen on the 27th, which is for some of us today, some of us tomorrow. Um, but so let me put a little disclaimer on here. This reading may not be for everyone, so take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a timeless reading, so it could have happened in the past, could be happening now, could happen in the future. Um, Sometimes I'll say divine masculine and I mean divine feminine. Sometimes I'll say divine feminine, I mean divine masculine. Use these terms as they apply for you. If you would like to work with me on various things, including the twin flame union, getting into union, staying in union, things like that, feel free to contact me. My information is in the description below. Excited to talk with you and see if we would be a good fit to work together. Um, and so let me just go into it. When I do readings, of course, I don't do tarot cards or anything like that. I'm just speaking to you from what the Spirit has given me. So again, it may not be for everyone, but if it is for you, it will resonate with you. I believe you'll know. So let me go into it. So today has been, because of the energy of the Mars Pluto opposition and the supermoon, this, like the last couple days probably, for many of us, have packed a powerful punch. This last supermoon that came recently was pretty bananas too. So this one is also, and I don't know why I'm surprised anymore about what the supermoon can do, because it could be pretty chaotic energy. So, for example, and I said this in some other videos too, recently, that I heard about these two family members that I grew up around them, and we have, history, like our families have history with each other, but, marrying into their family and stuff like that. But so the two family members got into it, had conflict, and from what I heard, it was pretty bad. So, but I don't think that they had ever gotten into it like that in the past. And it's just an example what the supermoon can bring, and Mars and Pluto opposition. So the the energy of Mars, as a lot of people have heard about Mars, called it the god of war. Mars is can be a pretty high energy, aggressive, um, very action oriented planet. It can be, Mars can be associated with a lot of things. Impulsiveness, or impulsivity, combativeness, having a temper, violence, um, war. I might have mentioned that already. Friction, forcefulness. Um, it's a very masculine energy. There can be bloodshed. There can be um, enthusiasm. It can be aggressive. And on one side, it could also be, you know, desire, lust, fire, passion, energy, sexuality. It can be lovemaking. It can be um, a lot of different things happening with Mars. So the energy, as you can see, can turn from, it can be aggressive, but it could also turn into passionate type of energy. Um, and that energy, imagine encountering the energy of Pluto. Now, Mars is the ruling planet for Aries, which I am. Pluto is the ruling planet for Scorpio. And Pluto can be also, um, struggle, there can be decomposition, there can be, or there can be fanaticism, there can be ruthlessness, can be it can be a catalytic force, it can be forceful energy, power, um, elimination, but it can also be atomic energy. It could be reorganizing, regenerating energy. It can be orgasmic energy. It can be also sexual energy. It can be, um, so you can see the infatuation. There can be, you know, different sides of this. So that energy can be channeled into something destructive. It could also be energy that's, uh, creative energy. I'll put it like that. And so you can see how this energy can turn into something. So for divine masculine, um, just imagine two masculines meeting together. It can be pretty explosive, but for two people that have these, two types of energies, they can really, either they could do something very destructive or they could do something constructive and really create something amazing with each other. And I think that this is a time when you could get together and really manifest some amazing stuff because the creative energy is coming off of this. And I encourage you to use this energy to do something creative and constructive, um, because it can be pretty amazing energy that you can create and work with in that way. This can be, for divine masculine, divine feminine can get together and do something that's really amazing. You might play some sports, do some physical activities together. You might run together, you might walk together, you might dance together, you might also do some energy that leads to making children together. You might have a reunion with each other. If it's, twin flames might come into union. It can be, you can collide with each other and have some really amazing things happen that are memorable. The person that you get together with may know, and the two of you may end up eloping and going to Vegas together and getting married. It's that type of energy. So when I originally made one of these videos, on the energy of this, supermoon and the Mars Pluto opposition, the video, like, I was trying to stop the video, it wouldn't stop. It just kept going. Which is funny because that's the type of energy that you could get with this, opposition, and it won't stop. It'll just keep going. And the same thing with, if you're creating something, if you're manifesting, maybe money starts flowing and it doesn't stop. Or this might be a time when, you do apply for a bunch of jobs and you could get like 10 offers maybe, or something, if we're thinking about it on the creative positive side. Or maybe you decide you're going to get on dating, apps, and you can have like 10 million, you know, um, not that, but you know what I mean. I'm exaggerating, but you could have a lot of matches. You could have a lot of interactions that are great and positive. You could feel like you're on cloud nine. It can be, for some people, a very, um, high energy time, and you can do some amazing manifesting because of the creation that's coming out of this. And I can see now why, if someone would be having an event this weekend, why they would have it this weekend, because of the supermoon and how much you can manifest, how crazy, or how wild or very amazing this energy can be. So I understand, um, this is something, this is actually really great, I would say, suggestions for times that you want to have an event when there's a supermoon, when the energy is this high, when it's this amazing, when you can manifest so many things. This would have been a great time, a great weekend to go somewhere. If you wanted to achieve something important, it would have been great. Um, take advantage of this energy is what I would say, because you probably can do some amazing things with it. Now that just kind of got me excited about something, so I would say yes, continue to use this energy, um, and continue to manifest as much as you can, great things, amazing things. Continue to keep your energy high and do some things that you've been wanting to do. Um, we'll see how far this video goes, but um, so just consider that if there's been separation and you haven't seen each other for a while, divine masculine is going to be really excited and have high energy to see you. And you might have like a marathon date, a marathon whatever that you're doing, and it might be going and going and going, and you might be like, okay, this is, I did not expect this, but it might just happen that way. So just keep in mind that it can be one of those situations for you that the date, like I said, could be a marathon date, and you might not be off the date until 3, 6 p.m. tomorrow, p.m., not a.m. So the energy is amazing and really high for this time. But yes, so again, it could be where you have a reunion, let's say, with your partner, and the two of you say have been seeing each other for a long time, and it could be something that is going on between the two of you and just lasts a conversation, or it could be, some kind of physical intimacy or something like that, but it could go on and on, and the both of you have the energy for it because of the way that things are happening. So the energy, the opposition, the supermoon. So these things together can mean something explosive can happen. And I was talking about it before, I think, but this could be the time when you conceive your child, or this could be the time when you make a whole lot of money. This could be the time when a lot of things happen. You get a lot, like I said, you get contracts, you get jobs, you get, unexpected stuff just coming out of nowhere. You manifesting amazing things. So ways that, I already mentioned, but ways that you could use energy like this, if there is, you see a supermoon coming up, or you see like I think other people say, like, if there's a full moon, you could feel the energy of it, taking that energy. If you created something, just imagine how much you could really create with energy like this. So it could be something that's pretty amazing. So divine masculine can have some trips planned for you, or the two of you might have planned some trips together, but he might be asking you out, for the first time. But it's this energy that's pushing both of you to take action, to do something, and it can be, something amazing that you end up doing together. It's important to stay out of like conflicts and things like that, because they could turn very wrong very fast because of the energy and how it's moving right now. I would say that divine masculine, though, is planning things. Could be planning union or reunion. Could be planning for the two of you to go and get married, and skip a whole bunch of the steps in the middle. Could be planning some special party or something. So there could be a lot going on, and it could be revealed to you. You could get unexpected contact. This can be used, by the way, as a manifestation reading. So you can use this to create things in your life as well. If you want to claim this as your own, you can. Um, but the reading can be used for a lot of things. Just think about like a sign like Capricorn, for example. Capricorns get money. That's real. Sagittarius is get money. That's real. Taurus is get money. That's real. Aries get money. That's real. And when you have a person that's really open, Geminis also get money. To when you have a person that's open to it, like they could generate, like they could get so many things from a time like this because of the power of the energy of this time. So a lot of things could be flowing into them. A lot of stuff could be happening for them. It could be, say for instance, if we're thinking about Mercury, it could be a lot of communication coming in. It could be a lot of things coming in. So for this, there could be like you could go out and get, like, say, I don't know if you're thinking about the two of you together as a couple. Some couples, and I know I talk about the Aries and Capricorn compatibility thing, that the two of you could go out and both of you, they could be like, could you guys do a photo shoot? We're looking for models, and here you come walking down the street looking fabulous and glowed up, and they want to do the shoot, and then it turns into this huge modeling contract, and it turns into something major, the two of you just being out in the energy of the night. So it can be something amazing that, like, things like anything can happen to you. So it can be, who knows, it's something like that could be happening for some of you. But amazing things could be happening. You could be manifesting stuff, clients or whatever beyond your wildest dreams. So just consider that amazing things could be coming your way right now. I don't want to make this video too long, but I just wanted to put the energy out there that amazing things could be happening in your union, but there can be that, that element of things, like I said, going on and on and on. You're like, oh wow, I did not expect for this to happen, but here it is. So just be open to that energy, I would say, and just see what happens. I'm looking forward to people commenting and telling me what happened in their union, or, in the reading with this Mars and Pluto opposition, and with the supermoon as well. Um, I think this is it, but I'll do more readings in the near future. Thank you so much for joining me, and looking forward to doing more videos. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting, and I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.